Honey baby, honey baby, honey baby, all I have to say is, baby, whatever you are doing, you need to keep doing it. You need to keep doing it, because the way you are shining right now, like so brightly, shit, you are just like radiating some serious divine energy out here in this 3D realm. For real. For real, for real. You have literally, listen, you have taken your war wounds, okay? Everything that came up against you, everyone that came up against you, every trauma, every heartache, every stab in the back, every time someone spoke about you, every time someone tried to block you, every trauma you suffered as a child, beloved. When you, as you were growing up, you were just like, wait a minute, what is this? What is this? And you just started to think to yourself, boy, like, am I here for this and only this? Or is there a bigger purpose for me? And Spirit was like, yeah, there's a bigger purpose for you, beloved. There's a bigger purpose. And there came a point where you stopped being the victim, beloved, and you started to fight back against these bitches and these wretches that came up against you over and over again. Now, they could have been family members, they could have been work colleagues, your mindset, sabotaging your own energy. It could have been anything. Confirmation. At the end of the day, you reached a certain point in along your healing journey, which I think you probably didn't even realize, where you just thought enough's enough. So every single sword that they tried to take away from you, you were like, hell no. Hell no. And you see how he's got 3 swords there? He's like, nah. He's triumphant. He's like, nah. And you see how his enemies are walking off? Battered, beloved. Battered. That's why I said what I said when I opened this video. You need to keep shining, because you actually don't realize how far you've come and how triumphant you are, beloved. You are finally realizing how powerful you are. And it has taken time, beloved. But you have been guided all the way by the Most High, by the angels, archangels, spirit guides, and whoever the spiritual team is that is around you. You've been guided all the way. Your cup, believe it or not, was never empty. Spirit was always filling up your cup, watering you, just to keep you going, so that you had enough energy and enough fire for the next battle, enough wisdom to carry you through, to accept or reject the null hypothesis, beloved. To discard the experiment, or to keep the results and use that as like a baseline of where you need to improve going forward, beloved. So when I say, honey baby, you need to keep shining, that's exactly what you need to keep doing. There have been people up in your energy trying to send you into a spiritual tizzy, beloved. Trying to use things against you. Trying to create illusions that didn't exist about you, so that you believe something, a narrative that actually wasn't so. But Spirit was always there guiding you. And you have finally stepped into your power, baby. You have finally stepped into your power. You are in alignment with what your higher calling is. Angel numbers 555. You are in alignment with your highest calling, beloved. You had to go into rest and retreat more times than you could remember. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. Dark night of the soul, shadow, whatever you want to call it. Awakening, dark night of the soul, death, rebirth. So many cycles of shedding, recollaborating, expanding, restricting, calling back your energy, putting your energy out, investing in yourself, taking away certain things, putting it into something else, removing people out of the picture. It was a lot. You were coming off like a octopus ninja in these spiritual streets, like Neo, having to just like fight off so many different things. Whilst in the center, you remained balanced, you remained calm, and you were almost strategically working out where the next route of motion was to flow, beloved. And now that you've actually, Spirit is pointing me to these two cups here. Now that you are actually fighting, not even fighting, beloved. Now you have reached it's like supreme divinity within your own essence, within your own skin, within your earthbound avatar. You have got, it's like companionship planned for you, whereby you will be collaborating and working with people now, beloved. They are going to be pouring into you and you are going to be pouring into them. It's giving sort of like soul tribe, community, family energy. So every time you thought to yourself, nah, I'm going to pull back from people, I don't trust people, they're just there to take my money, they're just there to take my energy. Now Spirit is like, yes, they were. This is why I sent them into your direction, into your energy, because I wanted to see if you were going to take the bait or if you were going to reject them. And you rejected them, beloved. So Spirit is now rewarding you with divine connections. Divine connections that feed into you, honey baby. I love that, honey baby. That came to me just before I pressed play, and I don't know where it came from, but I love it. It sounds cute, don't you think? Honey baby. Angel numbers 111. It's about time. But it's always about divine timing. But I am so happy for you. Look, I'm so happy for you. You're going to be making choices and decisions. And you're going to have a lot of choices and decisions to make going forward. But these choices and decisions are not going to be sort of like heavy or hard. Literally, these choices and decisions are every single choice and decision you make is literally going to propel you forward onto your highest timeline, beloved. Whereby you kind of like fall in, not fall, but you stay in alignment with what the Most High has for you. Confirmation. It's so good. It's so good. Look, you've left so many people out in the cold. That's where they belong. They need to remain there. They need to be left behind you, because where you're going forward, where you're going to now is a completely new, abundant timeline where you're not going to have to hold on too tightly to things, because things will automatically and energetically be placed into your energy field, and that's where they will remain, beloved. This new timeline that you are currently in is a more grounded timeline, beloved. Angel numbers 919. The old timeline has closed out, baby, honey baby. The old timeline has closed out. No more trauma, no more heartache, no more attacks. Now you are walking and stepping into an abundant, prosperous, grounded, healed, energetically, spiritually, vibrationally, frequency aligned timeline. I knew it. Look at that. That's what I'm saying, beloved. This is for you. Claim it. This is your energy. This is so fucking brilliant. This is yours, beloved. It is.